walk into the moon. जिस तरह भी जाऊं, तुझको ही चाहूं. हमारा अब से मेरा तू, हमारा मैं भी तेरा हूँ. दिल को जाने ये क्या हुआ, लेके अपना सा तू लगा. कैसे मैं करूँ बयां, जिस तरह भी जाऊं, तुझको ही चाहूं. हमारा अब से मेरा तू, हमारा मैं भी तेरा हूँ. दिल को जाने ये क्या हुआ, लेके अपना सा तू लगा. कैसे मैं करूँ बयां, जिस तरह भी जाऊं, तुझको ही चाहूं. हमारा अब से मेरा तू, हमारा मैं भी तेरा हूँ. दिल को जाने ये क्या हुआ, लेके अपना सा तू लगा. कैसे मैं करूँ बयां, जिस तरह भी जाऊं, तुझको ही चाहूं. हमारा अब से मेरा तू, हमारा मैं भी तेरा हूँ. दिल को जाने ये क्या हुआ, लेके अपना सा तू लगा. कैसे
It's Monday.
It's motherfucking Monday, and I'm excited to be here. I ain't been
We
here so
late.
long. I don't know how
We
that. No,
late.
it's all right. It's all right. We always late.
We go.
Shit.
I'm gonna blame BJ. I don't give a fuck with nobody, so I'm putting him on blast today.
Hey, hold on. We got some help.
Oh, there she go.
What y'all do? Because BJ was like, "Oh, it's not my fault. It's his." What happened? Because I'm headed to a client now, so you got me for about 15 minutes.
That's cool.
Nah, we was talking
What
earlier,
y'all
and I
do?
forgot nothing. I forgot to ask you if you wanted to be on today.
Ah, what's the subject?
Just general shit.
Okay.
Want to start off with your girl Carly.
Oh Lord.
Charlie B.
Carly Smoulier.
I didn't hear about it. What happened?
The bitch ran away.
Oh.
Why did she run away? That's what. Okay, now it's clicking.
She had to pick
Why?
up a baby. It was a baby in the street. She picked the baby up. Next thing you know, she was no longer seen.
I'm with B on this one.
That's what I know.
We know that's a lie.
I want to
Yeah,
know.
I know it's a lie.
Yeah. Why though?
For an adult to run away from home.
And then the way they talked about her, like, oh, she is, she's in school to be a doctor, yada yada. So why would you run away from that? I mean, you're getting all these accolades. I'm trying to understand. Look, if you this thirsty for attention, ma'am, you got us all fucked up right now.
But mental health is real. And
here we go. It's everything.
And one thing that anybody who's ever watched Grey's Anatomy knows how hard it is to be in medical school.
Of course.
Hydraulics on that trip.
Yeah, I like that. But let me ask you something though, Los.
What's up?
Is every time there's a problem, we just gonna lean on mental health?
Okay, look. Okay, in the defense of those who have mental health issues, it's not so much that you're leaning on mental health, but a lot of times we don't talk about it because for years, even as kids, we weren't allowed to really talk about it. Black people didn't do therapy or anything like that. So now that we're in an era where we're allowed to talk about what ails us, it boils down to it's a mental health issue. But now, however, if you're using your mental health as an excuse for your behavior, now that's when it becomes sketchy and suspect. And most people
There go,
that
there go my
common
wife.
sense are gonna know.
That's my baby right there. Hey, girl.
He's so. I can't even see this freaking writing so little.
I know I
No,
gotta be
I agree.
careful, but I thought this was
I
this
agree.
was a good platform to talk about. You
I
know,
agree. I
are
agree,
you
Dennis.
just
Listen,
allowed to use it like
Oh, you can't.
let's
Okay. You can't drive. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm in the car, so it's gonna be some cussing.
no, Dennis. I absolutely agree with you. I don't know if you've seen a couple weeks ago. I had posted some shit actually pertaining to all of this, and basically, my opinion was we as black people have to quit supporting people just because they black. I am no longer
Oh,
supporting people's bullshit. Just because you
I
black,
love it.
I don't give a fuck because you on bullshit. Now, did she have a mental break? We would never know. I don't know. I honestly don't
No,
know. But what I do want to know is, did she? Because if she did, then of course I want to be more sympathetic to that. But my thing is, why is that? Like you said, then it's why every time somebody do some bullshit, it's mental health. It can't
right.
all be mental health. Some of these motherfuckers is on flat out bullshit. Like old
yeah.
girl who went to Dubai. I don't know if y'all been keeping up with that. Dubai responded
Oh, what
and
they
came
say?
and came with receipts. They said,
Ooh,
no, no, she ain't in jail for screaming. She's in jail for being derogatory to a public servant.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
So, so what that told me was, and that's broken, that's translated English. So, in my opinion, what that tells me is this woman went over there and got into an argument with this dude and got the goddamn, you know how y'all do, Humby.
What? Oh.
with the hand,
That.
not with the hand,
when
not
when
with the
when
fucking hand.
when
Got
you get the
snatched.
grab in the
Got
air, when you
snatched.
get the grab in the air, anything
Or
liable
doing
to
this.
come out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's what that tells me. And you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like they had this shit on here like Dubai had kidnapped her. No. What people don't even understand is even people who come to the United States when they fuck up, guess what? They get their passport took. Bitch, you not going home.
Right. Right.
You
You
have
gonna
to
deal with this
obey the
shit while you
laws
here.
of the land. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-mm.
Jeff,
I
you
just
right.
But I mean, like we talked about last time, though, she should have looked it up. You should have made sure of whatever was going on where you were going, and then govern yourself accordingly.
Absolutely.
So I guess that's why I haven't kept up with the story because I'm like, well, that's her fault.
But see, we already knew it was gonna be more to the story when it came out.
Of course, it's more to every story, black, white, or
Exactly.
indifferent.
But see, we especially as black people always want to jump on the bandwagon and help out. No,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I
But
posted something.
honestly, think about it like this: do you think that we as the people are jumping on the bandwagon in order to gain clout of some sort,
right
so that
because
your
Absolutely.
comment can be trending?
but if you hear a
Absolutely.
story, and it start trending, you like, oh, that ain't right. We need justice for her. Black Lives Matter. That's all you heard was
Mm,
one side. You heard one side of
right.
the story, and all immediately
Right.
it's Black Lives Matter. Then you hear the other side, and you like, oh, this bitch is crazy. Fuck is going on around here? What the hell is wrong
Right.
with her? This is the way I see it. And I listen. I'm not here to people who are going through mental health issues. I'm not here to talk shit about none of that. I'm just saying I don't think people should abuse it who don't have mental health issues. That's what I'm saying. It's sort of
Right.
like, and I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way. It's sort of like women out there lying about being touched compared to the women out there
Ooh,
that was being touched.
that
And
part.
they that's how I feel about that.
Listen, and you're absolutely correct. It's
Yeah.
like how do we as a people discern who is actually going through something versus those who's putting us through something?
Right. Right.
That's a good question, dog. I ain't got to
It's
answer
a
that.
very good question, and it's a very hard question to answer, to be honest.
And you know what? And it sucks to say this, but this is my opinion and my opinion alone. I'm just mind my motherfucking business till the rest of the story come out. I don't care. I don't too much care what happened. If it come across my desk, I'm gonna look at it, be like, oh, okay. There's always more to it. There's always
Of
more to it.
course, of course. Well, you know they always.
Incoming call. Call rejected.
The person that gets their story out first is the one that's going to be believed.
That's generally how it happens. Like, kid you not. So, you know, if you can control the narrative, then guess what? No one else is gonna buck against it. It's gonna be a good while before the truth come out.
I don't think black people are stupid.
Not at
They're
all.
not.
Not at
No,
all.
by no means.
I just think that there are people in the world. I'm not saying black. There are people in the world that are doing some
Yeah.
stupid things.
Right.
You know, like that Aaron Hernandez brother. He tried to, you know, blow up a whole school.
Listen.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that was true or not. Again, another story that I'm waiting for the rest of the story to come out.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what the fuck. Because, in my opinion, as Aaron Hernandez's brother, you shouldn't be doing a bitch ass thing, but going to fucking work and coming home taking care of your fucking brother's family and yours.
Yeah.
But we gonna blame that on mental health too.
Again, like I said, it's cool when they do it.
Well, there's that. I mean, listen, the world is fucking retarded. Like, I'm serious. Like, there needs to be a whole other planet because this shit is ghetto. Let me just say that.
She didn't mean that like that. She didn't mean that like that, yo. Just letting y'all know that she didn't mean that like that.
She meant it.
No, she didn't mean it like
She meant
that.
every word
Make
of it.
sure and B, make sure that you tell everybody what time your show comes on Friday and the name of it.
I will. So let me just do that now because I have to hop off here. So the name of my podcast is Sugar Trash, and it will be premiering this Friday, August 4th at 5 o'clock Central Standard Time. So y'all tune in. It's going to be
6 o'clock Eastern.
Yes. So y'all tune in. It's going to be a wide variety of subject matters. Close your ears if you don't want to listen. Open up your ears if you need to learn. So, just saying. Yeah. And my first guest on my second show, because the first one is just an introductory, Carlson going to be on there. So he's going to cut up. I know. He's going to act the damn fool. So
I mean, I know how to act civilly.
Really?
I do.
You sure? Okay. I'm gonna trust that.
No. I do.
Why are he looking concerned?
I'm trying to figure out.
Why is he
now.
shaking his head?
I spent 3 days with him. I spent 3 days with him. I know. Spent 3 days with him. I know.
Oh Lord. That's all right. It's gonna be fun.
Let me tell you something.
I'm excited.
Let me tell you something about them 3 days. Woo!
Did y'all keep each other in line?
Comment. Nope.
Did we do what?
Did y'all keep each other in line?
We had to. I had to be the bright spot of those 3 days because it was finna get dark. So I had to be the bright spot of those 3 days. Let me just say that.
Okay. I'm wondering, did one of these cars fall off of this truck? That's what I'm talking about. Y'all, let me just say, Bossier traffic in Louisiana is retarded. I'm just trying to get to the freeway.
Hey, what street is that? What street is that Walmart on? Begin with a T. Tachalaka.
What Walmart?
There's a super Walmart y'all got. There's a super Walmart that y'all got, and it's in New Orleans. I think it's more so close to downtown New Orleans.
I wouldn't know. I don't live down there.
Oh, my bad.
No, I'm up north.
I wouldn't know that.
No. I'd rather
She's a
deal with a
Texan.
tornado than deal with the damn water coming at me. I'm good.
Yeah,
No.
that water look like chocolate milk. That's what that water look like.
You correct. Correct.
Listen,
Yeah, no,
I was on a bridge today. I'm in Louisiana today. And I went over a lot of bridges. Actually, I didn't realize how many bridges were here.
oh my God.
But it makes sense though, now that I think about it. It's fucking water everywhere, so you need a bridge.
Why is it
But
so
I was riding past and I seen something and it looked weird. And I'm like, what the fuck is
what it
that?
look like?
It looks like grass, but it looks like it had black dirt under the grass.
Black
But the
dirt
more
under the grass.
Yeah, but what it turned out, that's the fucking swamp.
Oh yeah.
That's
We
what the
definitely
fuck
do not
that
want to get
is.
up in that. Yeah, you don't want to be
Listen,
nowhere near that.
and it looks so like cozy and safe, but
Cozy? No. It's cozy for what live in there, for what's indigenous to those waters. That's who it's cozy for. And if you know what's good for you, you stay up out of there.
I agree.
Ain't no telling what arm or leg or foot you might see floating to the surface. You just never know.
Hey, listen. There's a gator waiting on your ass.
Oh, it's always a gator. Not the swamp cozy.
Yeah.
Listen. It looked really soft. Like, I don't even know how to describe how it looked.
Yeah.
It's just like it was a bunch of flowers and grass, but you can see the black in between everything, and it's like, what the fuck is that? And for somebody who ain't never seen a swamp, you would look at it exactly like that, like, what the fuck is that? And then you realize, like, oh, that's where the crawdads sing.
Yeah. I mean, I would imagine it would be my same reaction when we went to Mississippi. I had never seen the Mississippi River, and I had never seen fields of cotton. I'm sitting up there like, I told my husband, I was like, is that cotton? And he was like, yep, that's cotton. I said, this the Mississippi River? He was like, yeah. He was like, you never seen it? Hell no.
I got a story about cotton for you, right?
Oh, I'm ready. What is it? And why you laughing?
Because it's funny as hell, right? So me and my partner, like my best friend, right? He flew to Texas to drive us to Thomasville, Georgia, to get married, right?
Okay.
And we got down to, and if anybody don't know, for those who don't know, Thomasville is like the very southern part of Georgia, Valdosta, Thomasville, all that stuff, way down yonder, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we ride, and I look over, and he looking too. We both looking, and I'm talking about fields of cotton as far as the eye could see.
Yeah.
And it's like, the first dumbass thing come to my mind is, can we pull over and pick some?
No, sir.
That's exactly what my wife said. She said, no fucking sir. No fucking sir. My homeboy was like, shit, nah, don't worry about it.
Under no circumstances.
She said, that's pretty much what she said. She said, you better not pull over and get out this motherfucking car and go pick no motherfucking cotton. Listen.
Especially in a town that you ain't from? No.
That was at the lowest of my city boy moment. Being in the country. Another time being out of bounds for me was Arizona. The very first time I went to Arizona, I had on, it was like January, February or some shit. It's hot as fuck. I got on flip-flops, a t-shirt, basketball shorts, no socks. Everybody else got on hoodies and jogging pants. And I'm like, what the fuck is y'all doing? Whatever, right? So I decided I want to walk up a mountain. I've never seen a fucking mountain. I want to walk up it. Fuck it, let's go, right?
And flip flops.
In flip flops.
Okay.
There had to, there the I seen a piece of cactus. I, I don't know how to describe it. It was like literally about this big.
Yeah.
It's
Did
just
you
a
pick it
piece of
up?
no, worse.
Okay. What?
Worse.
You flip flop flopped?
I stepped on it
God.
because
Oh.
because I wanted to see if water would come out. Everything
Okay,
I
I'm
ever
gonna go.
seen,
I'm a bite. I'm a bite. Did it? I'm a bite. It'll be me. Did it?
I don't know. I don't know. I
Okay.
don't you ever see, I'm sure you old enough to remember the old Looney Tunes commercial where every time
Yeah.
Sylvester or somebody step on something they go, "Yeah!" Yeah, that was
Yeah.
me. That was me.
Yeah.
That was me. That was me.
That's what you get.
Absolutely. That is absolutely what the fuck I get. Being
That is
fucking
what you
stupid.
get.
Being out of bounds, being stupid.
In places you didn't know nothing about. Okay, so listen, I'm gonna go ahead and just be embarrassed with you. So my trip to Arizona, we went to the Grand Canyon, and it's a beautiful place. It's hot as hell. So just letting y'all know, and if you're a hiker, just stay hydrated, okay?
The Grand
But
Wait,
that was
pause. I'm sorry. Real quick. I just want to interject real quick. The Grand Canyon is not beautiful. That shit is a
it
hole in
is.
the ground. It is a hole in the
No,
ground that's been
you
dug
are
out
not a nature
by
person. Can I
listen.
just never mind? Forget what you're saying. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm trying to support you and be embarrassed with you, okay? Hell. So listen, that was when ponytails were popular. Okay, you attach it to your hair. Okay, so I had my hair braided and I had the ponytail. I get in the van and my sister was like, "B, you're missing something." I'm like, "No, I'm not. Why was my ponytail hanging on the hook of the damn tourist van?" I said, "Did I not put it in right this morning?" Because that shit was hanging like I was trying to dry it. I said, "Okay, this trip better get better," because thank God no one saw it but my sister.
I tell you what I did see that was beautiful, and I seen the Hoover Dam before and after the Pat Tillman Bridge, and
Really?
I must say the Hoover Dam is very beautiful. Um, I don't know if it's even more beautiful now with the Pat Tillman Bridge, but it does give you a higher vantage point to be able to look at the dam without having to drive down through it to get across it. And
Nice.
yes, the cactus did spike through the flip flops, sir.
Well, I would imagine it would if you were talking about it.
Yeah, I bled too.
Oh God. Didn't nobody
I
tell you
went.
to do something that you just weren't prepared to do though?
Listen, I walked down that mountain with one flip flop. I left
Oh my God.
That flip flop is most likely still on that mountain. It has become a part of nature at this point.
Okay. I am pretty sure that I'm driving behind my client at this point. I'm pretty certain of it. We gonna get there together.
Look at God.
I know. Ain't he good?
Nobody,
Ain't he good?
nobody got to wait on nobody. Where Dennis go?
I'm here. I'm here. How's everybody doing? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm on the way, sir. Let's get back at it. What the hell happened to B? She froze?
She was going to her client, so she probably got a phone call.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So what else
What
did we
about you,
talk about
Dennis?
today?
Anything ever happened to you in nature that was some bullshit?
No, when I went on that swamp tour in New Orleans, I fell in love with alligators.
That's another thing about Louisiana. It's crazy because, like, don't get me wrong, like I've driven through Louisiana several times, and I don't. It's been so long, I guess, now that I don't remember because their roadkill is different.
Yeah.
Anywhere else, it's like a deer, a dog, anything. I seen a moose one time. But out here in Louisiana, it's alligators. You see alligators on the side of the road.
I like gators. I really want to get one.
So you admitting to being a Florida fan? Is that what I'm hearing you say?
No, no, no. You see the hat. You see the hat.
No, 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 no. It's recorded. You
Oh,
just
God, you
said.
said I got the hat on. What's wrong with
You
you?
just said. You just said. I
I
love
like
gators.
I like gators. I'm gonna give me. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna give me a crocodile. Sounds
Did
better.
you see that episode? Did you ever watch ATL? That show ATL?
No, I ain't watching yet. Atlanta. No, I ain't watching yet.
Listen, listen. There's an episode where Cat Williams was trying to not go to jail and released his alligator. The funniest shit ever because everybody knew he had an alligator and didn't nobody believe that. Everybody knew he had an alligator, but didn't nobody know he had an alligator till he let that bitch out on the police.
It's
That
fucked
is a
up.
fact. That's a fact. That shit is
And
hilarious.
listen, after that day we had that swamp tour. It was a little slow alligator. My man, I'm gonna drop the video again. Slow alligator, and I was holding them, and everybody was supposed to hold them. Nobody else wanted to hold them, so I held them the whole time. So that's how I fell
What's
in love with the
embar-
alligator.
What's embarrassing about that?
No, no, that's how I fell in love with the alligator.
Oh, so you want one?
Yeah,
Um,
now I'm gonna get me
make
one of
sure
the
you
bite.
check. Maybe make sure you check your local laws and restrictions.
Yeah, I know.
Because yeah, I don't think you're allowed to have one.
I don't think you're allowed to have one either, but a lot of people got one. Wonder what's the consequences of having one. A lot of people got
I
one,
see.
ain't allowed to have one.
I seen a lion in high school.
No, I ain't never seen a lion up close.
A male lion. Listen, it was a guy. I don't know if he's still alive or what's going
You
on
seen
with
a
him. But
lion
my
in
dad,
Detroit?
yes.
It's cold as shit in Detroit.
listen,
That
listen.
was one ashy ass lion. He probably looked like a
He
fucking
he
a
he what
greyhound.
he was big as a bitch, but you could tell he was malnourished. He was hungry. Um, dude, dude, my dad knew. He was like, me and my dad went around there and he was talking to him or whatever. I was young, and he was like, I remember he asked my dad. He said, "Rob, you want to see something?" My dad was like, "Yeah, what's up?" He was like, "Hey, follow me around here at the Woo Woo Woof house, right?" All right, cool. So I'm in the car, like, where we going? He's like, "Don't worry about it. You going where the car go?"
Oh, we were
Like
supposed
that.
to become embarrassing stories. I got an embarrassing story that Carlos did with me before. So I'll tell that one. But
So we get there, whatever, like that, and dude told me. He said, "Hey, C." Everybody called me C because for some reason nobody could say Carlson. Um, and they always compared my name to Collageo from the movie.
I don't know
So
what the
yeah, the movie the gangster movie. Damn, I always forget the name of the movie with Robert De Niro. Not Robert. Was that Robert? No, that's not Robert De Niro. When he was like, nobody cares.
Yeah, I don't know that movie. Don't worry about it. Keep going.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, so he was like, yeah, stay in the car.
Oh,
So
a
I
Bronx
stayed.
Tale. Okay,
So
okay.
yeah,
I
Bronx
know that
Tale. There
movie.
you go.
I
Yeah,
know that movie. I'm lying. I know that
I
movie.
always forget the name of that movie. But he
Your
told
wife
me to
is
stay
here.
in the
She
car.
got
Thank you, babe. Yeah, thank you, babe. Um, so I stayed in the truck, and where we was parked, I could see where they went. They went through and went in a house, and dude came outside with a fucking male lion.
you had a chain on.
Absolutely, absolutely. He had it chained up. That
Some
motherfucking
people.
lion. The funny part about it is, he threw a fucking chicken on the roof, and the fucking lion jumped on the fucking roof and got the goddamn chicken.
The roof of a house.
Yes, nigga.
I'm gonna
Yes.
have to get. I'm gonna have to get that lion a bucket of extra crispy and a fucking couple
No,
of grape sodas. Fuck
no,
that. I ain't fucking with that lion
no.
like that.
When that motherfucking lion hopped up on the roof, my daddy came and got in the truck and we left. Absolutely.
He said it was
Absolutely.
time to go.
It was time to go. It's time to go. Fuck. What we?
Sacrifice the whole chicken.
A lion. It was malnourished as fuck. It wasn't like what you see on the Discovery Channel, but it was a fucking lion.
That's crazy. I think the only embarrassing story I got is with you. I'm just gonna talk
With
about
me?
the Friday night. I'm just gonna talk about that Friday night. That Friday night we was going to the Kanye West club. We was we was with the Film Me Naked Network. That's what we was. We was the Film Me Naked Network, and we calling old boy and we letting him know like, yo, we here. You know what I mean? Is you coming through or you ain't coming through? Oh yeah, I'm coming through, but I'm not staying in that line though. I'm gonna be VIP. That's what he said. Said he was gonna be
I
VIP.
was standing there when he said it too, and I'm like,
Right. So
all
me,
right.
I heard the shit. I said, well, you know what? Fuck that. I got to see this shit to believe. Ain't no fucking way. So I got him as close as he possibly needed to be. I got that, and you was there. Well, I got damn near 6 feet from the fucking door.
Dennis moved a whole crowd of people. He moved at least, it had to be about 200 people out there. And Dennis moved everybody. And we were standing right there.
Right there by the door.
Mm-hmm. Right there by the door. I remember. I was there.
And we stayed by that door looking like shit in the street.
A good nigga, I was clean. Fuck. I didn't look like trash in the street.
But no.
Like
standing there, you was clean.
Overdressed.
But I ain't talking about how we look physically. I'm talking about how we look as a group, standing in the goddamn street, looking like shit.
Overdressed
for
as
a
fuck.
good 40 minutes.
Overdressed as fuck.
Yeah. Overdressed because we was told it was going to be elegant. Motherfuckers had sweatpants and sneakers on high fashion and all that shit. Well, y'all was overdressed. I wasn't overdressed. I was dressed like a school teacher. So, yeah, we was told all this extra shit. There was none of that. Come to find out, he ain't getting no VIP. So we stood out that motherfucker for nothing. Next thing you know, price, as Fat Joe would say, price went up. Yesterday's price, well, last hour's price was not today's price. Fuck, that's what it was. That shit went up to $500 for a fucking table. Yeah, I'm out. Fuck that. That's Friday night. Film Me Naked Network embarrassment story in LA. But we had a good ass time.
Listen, I had a good time. Especially the last night we was there. We went to the BET Awards.
Yeah.
That we thought we was invited to. Come to find out we wasn't. But I definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's what we. That's why I was saying back.
In fact, there was no VIP, sir. Yeah, there was no VIP. We was in Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, fucking 2:00 in the morning, looking like goddamn cartel drug dealers.
I still got the sauce and shit.
You still got the hot sauce? Show them the hot sauce, then.
Yeah. It's I can't show them that, but it's in the joint.
Did you been using it?
Yeah, I use it a little bit. That shit is hot. That goddamn hot sauce. It is.
It's good though. It's real good. It's more like chili sauce.
Yeah, it's good. It was hot. So that was different. But no fucking
I feel like one thing that LA has taught me is what we should have learned from Players Club, and that's crazy, right?
Players Club?
Yeah, you ready?
I'm ready for this. That's one of my favorite movies. I gotta hear this shit.
Do your own research.
Damn, he did say that.
He said that. How many times did he say that? Diana ass was asleep, and she heard it while she was asleep.
Yeah.
And we didn't watched it so many times and didn't listen.
Do your own research.
Do your own research, my boy.
So this time we going to the hip hop awards. When y'all give me a fucking date, I still ain't get a date on that. I gotta hurry and get that date so I can put my time in.
Yeah. I need to hit up dude too so we can make sure that we in that thing.
Yeah. But this time we are. Well, I mean, now shit. I'm cool with the ambiance now.
Nah, for real, like I feel like we got a good squad. Everything is going good. Also, I wanna announce right now. Um September 11th. Mark your calendars, right? September 10th will be my 7-year wedding anniversary. 7 of them.
That's right. Congratulations.
Um, and what we're gonna do is my wife, she's gonna be on the show a lot throughout those weeks. We're gonna do 7 years of marriage chapter. And we invite everybody. If you want to be a guest, you and your wife want to come on, tell some of y'all stories. It's probably going to be more like a black love kind of deal. But we're gonna tell our story. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, sir. We're gonna tell our story. And one thing that I always hate is people who share all the good shit. All they share
That's
is
not the
all the
thing.
good shit. And people always say, well, I'm not obligated to air out my dirty laundry. Well, you're not obligated to tell me what's good either, because at that point, I feel like you're just putting on a front. So, one thing that we want to do with this show that we're going to do is we're going to air it out. So, if you want to see real married people in real time, it's going to be us because we're going to be talking and we're going to be talking about some real shit. So, if you come on with your spouse, listen, be prepared to be real as fuck. Because the thing about marriage that people don't even know is that after the wedding is when life get real. And when life be lifing, you just got to be along for the ride. If you can't swim, you bound to drizzle.
Drizzle. You bound to drizzle. And I realized I couldn't fucking swim. All right.
You can't swim, Dennis.
I couldn't swim through a relationship.
Oh, okay.
I'm not no world class swimmer. I can survive if I get thrown in the ocean though.
I don't know, bro. Like I used to feel that way until I went on a cruise. You ever been on a cruise, Dennis?
I've been on a lot of cruises.
Ron, for sure. You and your wife can be on the show. I once we start, because we're gonna be doing pre-recorded shows. We're not gonna be doing live shows because that shit is gonna be too stressful. So we're gonna actually start filming the shows probably this week. Um, excuse me, and we'll line up all the guests and everything like that, and shit, just get the moving. Start the I hate start motion because motion you standing in place, progress. Start progress on making the show. But I thought I could swim in the ocean too, right?
Right.
And then I got in the ocean. And one thing about the ocean is it's a scary place, low key. It's very peaceful, but for some odd godforsaken reason, all I imagine under that water is remember on Aquaman when they had all them little things that was coming up, but they couldn't touch the light. They were scared of the light. I forgot what their name is.
I don't know what the name is either, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, those fucking creatures. I believe it's some shit down there, and it's like it's like I don't want to fuck with the ocean. The ocean has its own mind. It do what the fuck it want to do, and some shit just ain't meant for us. You know what I'm saying? Like
Well, it's either that or you
my
gonna
leg,
die. You just gonna live up and die.
I got legs. I ain't got fins. I got lungs. I ain't got gills. I'm not swimming in the fucking ocean.
I said survive. I said I know how to survive in the ocean. I know how to get out enough in the ocean to get to somewhere that I could be.
Sir,
Maybe not now. I'm not that conditioned now, so I'm not gonna sit there and
sir,
tell that.
sir, sir, sir. I don't give a fuck what condition you in. Something is gonna take a bite out of your ass
You
while you
right.
out there
Somebody gonna play,
surviving.
or something gonna play with your feet.
Are
Someone gonna
you?
swim right by you.
I
Play with your
swear.
feet.
Listen, listen. Something gonna come take a nibble out. You see what you is.
Hey yo, you know what's crazy? You know how you are. I don't know if you ever did this stuff. You know, on the cruise ship. Now it's late night. You go on top deck. You know what I mean? You went there to get that pizza. They making that pizza all fucking night. You went there to get that pizza, but
That
you
is
ain't looking on the
literally
side
my
of the deck.
favorite part. That is
Yeah,
literally my favorite part of the cruise. That late night
I,
pizza.
I
I ain't
thought it
gonna
was.
lie.
Listen, I thought it was just me, but everybody say they go for that late night pizza. So you look on the side of the deck, right? And you see how they got that light showing. You can see the little fishes in the ocean just on that
Hmm.
little light part. But
Yeah.
if you go look at the rest of the ocean, it's like you don't see no fucking land. None at all.
But
Y'all, I
but
can't.
what's crazy though, Dennis, and since you've been on the cruise, you understand what I'm about to say. There's zero light, but it is so bright.
Yeah, that
It's
is.
crazy. It's crazy how dark and bright it is all at the same time.
Yeah.
And I got some pictures in my phone from 2000. I want to say 2017 when I went on a cruise, and because we always get balcony room, we don't
I never had
bullshit
a
with other
balcony room.
rooms. Listen, and what I do every night, I don't know why I do it, and be a little transparent. I go sit out on the balcony and I cry in the middle of the night. I cry, and it's like it's such a peaceful place. It's such a peaceful place. And I have
Yeah.
pictures in my phone where there was a full moon and I caught the full moon landing on the ocean and it looked like the sunrise. Literally. That's how bright the fucking moon was. It looked like a sunrise. It came all the way from the top, all the way down, and I got pictures of it going all the way down. And it's just so bright, and it was just so fucking beautiful. Like I love it, honestly. But I do know one thing though: anything go wrong, I don't give a fuck where my motherfucking place I'm supposed to be at. What the closest one I'm at is the one I'm gonna jump in.
Oh yeah. Yo. Okay. I'm glad you said that. Let's talk about that. That is the most
The Custer State.
annoying
It's
shit
called a
ever.
Custer Station. It's called a Custer
Now
Station.
that is the most annoying shit ever on a cruise. They have got to get that shit together. They ain't got to be that fucking disrespectful during that time, trying to teach us this emergency of where you supposed to be at and what's going on. Y'all got to be more organized with that shit. I've been on Royal Caribbean and I've been on fucking Carnival. Carnival made me want to go the fuck back home when they was giving out that little speech. I ain't like the way motherfuckers was talking. I ain't like
I
the way
was
motherfuckers was bumping into each other walking. Everybody was fucking confused. We ain't know what the fuck we was going. It should have been more of a peaceful. They should have been more peaceful and more customer service like they was throughout the rest of the trip during that little fucking 15, 20 minutes.
do you know do you know if you don't show up for the safety briefing that it will push it back and they will sit there and
And
call
wait for
your
you.
motherfucking name until you show up. And then when you show up, they will start the goddamn safety briefing.
Yeah, everybody got to be there for that.
Everybody got to be. I'll be already drunk by the time the shit come up, so I don't really be listening. All I know is where the one at wherever I go on that boat, I know where
And
the
it's
closest
on your
station
card.
is.
It's on your
Yep,
card too. Where
yep.
your custom station is. Yeah, I'm glad you said that. That's the only part I don't like about the cruise. That is the
I've
only part I
only
don't like about the cruise.
I've only ever been on Carnival, but I wanna spread my wings and I wanna do other stuff. Like I wanna do the Verizon one. I don't want to do Disney because I don't have any kids to take on the Disney, and I feel like that'd be weird to be grown as fuck on the Disney cruise.
I feel you on
Um,
that.
Royal. I do want to do Royal Caribbean. I want to do Antarctica. I want to do a European cruise. They have a Dubai cruise that I would love to do as well.
Y'all
Um,
got the cruise. Hey, BJ, y'all got the cruise ship right there, though, too. Matter of fact, I
yeah,
left out of Baltimore going on a cruise 2000, was it 2018 or 2017? Worst cruise ship I've ever been on in my life. And again, man, I'm gonna tell y'all something else. Don't go on no cruise ship lower than 4 stars. Don't do it. I don't give a fuck if it's
Listen,
$95 for 7 days. Do not go on no fucking cruise ship lower than 4 stars. Check your stars on
listen,
your cruise ship. Check your amenities. Find out
and
what's going on.
and always, and I tell people this: always call and see if you can upgrade your room. We started off with a interior room for the cruise we about to go on, 8 day interior room because that's all they offered. We moved from an interior room to a balcony cove room, which is just basically it's it's a balcony, but it's small and there's a cove that goes over it. So it's kind of small on the
All
balcony. But we went to that
right.
room and then we got another email where we could get a actual balcony room for $35 more than what we had already spent.
See what I
So
mean?
a- eight
Now that
days
you said that,
balcony room.
I'm gonna make sure because I want to take my mom on the joint, but I want to get like a suite. She got her room, I got my room. Take my
Listen,
mom.
that is the goal. Listen to me. One of these cruises, I'm gonna be in a suite.
Yeah,
I don't give a good goddamn. Me and my wife, we was looking at one on YouTube, and they talking about $20,000 for a suite, but that motherfucker was laid.
no, see that's some new 7 star cruise shit y'all was looking at. I'm talking about one of these 5 star cruise joints, 9 days. All right, sweet. Come up to about 2,500, maybe $3,000. All right,
Sir, sir, your ass is gonna be in the trap museum on the goddamn ocean.
that's what I'm talking about. Those type of suites. I don't need no crazy ass suite. This nice joint. And once you got a suite, everything different because that come with the drink package as well. So you ain't got to pay for the drink package. That come with it. And I think it come with the Wi-Fi on some drinks. Yeah, that's yeah. I
Yeah.
went on majority. I went
We want to get a drink package, but the drink package is kind of expensive. So I'm gonna just get me a couple bottles of champagne and take with me, and just buy drinks as we go on. Like we'll be alright.
yeah. And if you know, once you land, buy a bottle, pour whatever liquor you got in your bottle in the water bottle. Wear your cargo shorts, because you're a big guy like me. Wear your cargo shorts, you right in there. You good. Put the
Sir,
water bottle in your cargo shorts.
I wanna be that ratchet,
That's
but to
me.
be quite,
Hey, hold. Here's the crazy thing. You ain't the only one. Once you go to that liquor store, half the fucking crew's in there with you. Talking about how we gonna get this shit back in there. This is even crazy, right? If you don't go on their excursions, if you go on your own excursion, they'll take you to the spot that got plastic bottles, so you can put back on the cruise. They already hip there. Listen, they already know when you're coming. They hip to it. Their whole goal is to get your money. And if you can navigate and help them get drugs and liquor back on the ship, come on, man. You know they're gonna tip you and take care of you.
I don't want to get no drugs on the ship.
But I wasn't in. I ain't get no reefer. But the liquor, because
They
alcohol is not
had
considered a drug.
Jamaican. Well, I don't know. I don't want to speak for all Jamaican weed, but the Jamaican weed I hit when I was there was garbage. I'm talking about. I don't even know how to describe how trash that shit was. Like I was ashamed that I even hit that shit at the time. Cause I used to smoke weed. Like I used to smoke. I was a connoisseur of the reefer.
Kind of sort of
But
reefer.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I still miss it sometimes, but the people that I know that still smoke, I make sure they smoke when I'm around so I can smell it. Every once in a while, I roll up for them. You know what I mean?
You good. You can roll
But
up for me. I don't know how to roll. So you can roll
how
up for
you
me.
don't know? Yeah, you do got them fucking meat hands. You can't roll shit.
Hey yo. Hey yo.
These are the thoughts of Dennis and Dan alone. Facts.
I feel you. I'm just saying. Listen, people sneak weed back in. My cousin
They
told me
do.
a while
And
ago
what's
when he went
crazy?
up.
What's crazy? Wait a minute, not to cut you off, Dennis, but what's crazy is when I had hit that weed I was on the fucking boat. Dude was sitting there smoking on the deck. smoking a blunt, and it's like, and ain't nobody come over and say shit to him.
Nah, but they was trying to sell me weed, but then my cousin told me before he was like he bought weed from the Bahamas. Once he got back on, he was hyped that he got some weed, but once he got back on the ship, he realized it wasn't weed. I was like, "Oh, they got you." He said, "Yeah, bull got me." I said, "All right, well, I ain't buying no weed. I'm cool. I don't need no weed. I
He
just
said he
keep
got
stick
him.
with, stick with the liquor." Best thing about the liquor is they always giving out drinks and cups, so you always gonna
Well,
get something to drink.
the thing is too though, like you buy the drink package on a cruise, you got to really be an alcoholic to stretch that drink package out.
Yeah, because it's
Because let me
15,
tell you
it's
something.
15 drinks. It's 15 drinks in a day.
Who the fuck is drinking 15 drinks? I'm gonna be
Hold on,
sleep.
Los, hold on. It's a long day. You know, all right, this I'm gonna tell you. This is why I say this because you know how the cruise go. They tell you what time to get up for that sunrise.
Hmm.
That sunrise at like 5:45 in the morning. That's a drink there for me. All right,
Shut up.
you gotta go to breakfast. That's two drinks. You end up after that. Now you at a show. That's another two drinks. All right. Now it's lunchtime. That's another two drinks, Los. All right. I'm just here to let you know where we at. I can break this
Don't
down to you
don't
on how you
forget.
do
Don't
15.
what you say? Don't forget all the drinks in between going to these different events, right?
Event. Yeah. So you have to, because you know you go to the comedy show. Shit, I need three
Absolutely got
drinks
to go to
there.
the.
Gotta go to the
Absolutely got to
comedy
go to
show.
the comedy show. Them motherfuckers be hilarious.
Yeah. Gotta go to the
I
comedy
want to
show.
do.
That's three drinks right there.
I want to do karaoke one time.
That's another joint. Then they got the talent show. They got a lot.
Yeah.
They got a lot going, especially on the Carnival cruise. Carnival cruise is the party fucking cruise. If you're not
That's
into the
what.
party, don't go on Carnival.
That's what me and my wife do. Like honestly, like the first like this is gonna be the longest trip we ever took. It's 8 days. But what we end up doing, like the first 3 or 4 days, we do everything. Facts. Mimosas are at breakfast. That's a fact though. But
But to
we
me,
do
mimosas ain't what I'm going for. I'm just letting you know. At breakfast
what you doing?
time,
Tequila sunrise. Tequila
at
sunrise at breakfast because it got orange juice in
me,
it.
breakfast time, that all depends on what happened the night before. I got to get back. Fuck, that's how I feel.
The
Then you got, and
first
then look, you went out for that late. Listen, you was at the club. That's another three drinks. Then you went for that late night pizza. Now you got to feed that liquor. All right.
that pizza is
I'm just saying
something different.
you can't do 15 3 days straight, but you can do 15 in one of them days.
No, that's a fact. I give you 15 in one of them days, but not. But that's what I'm saying. To buy the drink package, you got to stretch them legs.
Yeah,
You got to throw up and keep drinking.
man.
Cause
Because
I ain't leaving no drinks on the table. I pay all that goddamn. It's almost like $1,500.
well, no. Well, that's between the two of y'all. Yes. Because if you get it, it goes for the room. So if it's two people in the room, then that's how I go. But the joint I was on, the drink package was $50 a day, and we was on a 10-day cruise, so that's $500. But that was per person. But I had to get both, so that'd have been $1,000 for me and my ex-wife.
Exactly.
And that's the crazy thing is I ain't have a problem with that though. The only thing was people was like, "There's no need to get the drink package because you only gonna be missing them drinks them 2 days that you asked see in the beginning.
Exactly.
Besides that,
Because
you know,
because one time we went to fucking Puerto Rico and almost passed out in the streets.
she, oh, so you went to San Juan, Puerto Rico?
Yes, sir.
Do you pay for your excursions on the boat?
Not all of them. Only one that I paid. Actually, only one that I paid for on the boat was the one we did in Jamaica. Me and my father-in-law. We went to Jamaica and we did the ATV excursion. And
Rob, you would do 15, dog. Them beers count. Let's get that out the way. Get that out the way. Them beers count.
I don't drink beer.
I'm talking about Rob. I'm talking Rob. Rob Stone.
Oh, but yeah, we did the ATV. But anywhere else we went, what we ended up doing, like when we went to St. Thomas, we just got a jitney, and he drove us around the entire fucking island all the way to the top, and then all the way back down. And what was
Also,
crazy about
you seen Bill Clinton house and all that shit.
in St. Thomas?
St.
I don't
Thomas.
remember. I
Bill
don't
Clinton got a
remember.
crib in St. Thomas. St. Thomas is expensive as shit though. That's the one thing I do know. That's the one thing I do know. St. Thomas is expensive as shit. But I had a good ass time. I did St. Thomas. I did San Juan, Puerto Rico, and Turks and Caicos. And then the next time I did the Bahamas. I left out of Baltimore. I did the Bahamas, Miami. The Bahamas, Miami. Somewhere else we went. Forgot what it was. Somewhere else we went. That was my cruise. Now I'm trying to go on 2 cruises next year. That's my goal. I'm trying to do 2 cruises next year. But you got any final words, good player?
Final words. Make sure you get your rest. It's hot out here. Make sure you take your showers. It's hot out here. Make sure you put on deodorant. I'm a fat nigga. I wash my goddamn cuffs and I put deodorant in them. I don't like Shower Fresh. That's too sweet. I like Powder Fresh. I like Powder Fresh better.
I wear Secret as a grown ass man.
I like you hear what I'm telling you. I like powder. Okay.
I don't give a fuck what they say. I wear Secret deodorant as a grown ass man.
The key to that statement is you wear deodorant. Listen, I walked past a motherfucker today that smelled like cologne on dirty ass.
Oh Lord. That's terrible.
It was horrid. It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. But get your rest, take your showers, keep your hygiene up. Stay hydrated. It is they talking about global boiling. I don't know what the fuck that shit is, but whatever. Like I feel like we are the generation of people that seen so much shit. We've seen so much shit change in this world, and I'm sure like even the old people that still living is like, what in the fuck is going on?
I know they be saying that shit sometimes. Listen, y'all. God bless. Good night.